fifth dimension. Aquarius I am. We in the Aquarius age for the next 2,000 years, you dig?
Swing low, time to move on. Light years in time, ahead of our time.
I want to free your mind by helping you understand the zodiac signs. That's right, you're live with Aquaman in the zodiac zone where the cosmos is your home. I'm your very own Anpu, the real urban guru, coming through on the mothership. So let's open up your cosmic memory bank and swing down to earth where the shit stain. Hey, peace everybody. Welcome back to Hip Hop Astrology TV. I'm your host Anpu, the real urban guru, coming off the mothership, coming to give you some of this star game, man. It's been a little minute, but I'm super duper busy, but I had to touch base on this one. So let's get started. Chief Keef was in New York and some gunshots, or a gunshot, rang out. Instantly, people are talking about Takashi did it, in a sense, right? And Takashi is trolling this guy, which we're going to get into. So it's the dark-skinned nigga against the red nigga, the light-skinned red nigga, the light-skinned nigga who wears red because he's a blood. And when I'm looking at this and I'm like, where have I seen this story before? I know where I've seen it at biblically from the spiritual standpoint. And then I also understand why I saw it at through culture. All right, so this is going to be interesting. Don't say that I'm bugging, because these two niggas is the story of the Lion King. The dark-skinned, dark dreadlock nigga, Scar, and the red nigga, Mufasa, the king, which is interesting because Takashi 6ix9ine, the red nigga, is like, yo, I'm the king of my city. Fuck what you heard, I'm the king. That's his lingo, right? And I'm looking at this and I'm like, yo, these two niggas is really Mufasa and Scar. All right, I'm not saying that Chief Keef is jealous, by no means. I'm just saying I see something. So, and I'm going to prove it too. All right, I'm going to show you how they're both really these two characters. All right, so this is what's happening. Chief Keef is born August 15th, 1995. If the record is correct, he's a Leo. So there go his lion connection. Okay, that makes him Scar. Okay, because he's a Leo. He is the lion. Now, please note that I have a purple arrow. That purple arrow is showing you the beginning point of the constellation Aquarius. Why am I showing you Aquarius? Because I know on June the 2nd, the planet Mars is in Aquarius. Hence, you see a double-headed arrow coming from Mars and Aquarius pointing down to the Leo constellation. These signs, Aquarius and Leo, are in direct opposition to one another. Okay, this is a fact. Now, when you look at this chart right here, notice that Aquarius and Leo are opposite each other and are connected by the green line. Please note, ladies and gentlemen, that Scorpio and Taurus, that's on the green line, this is going to come up later. Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. Very important, okay? So when I see bloodshed, or gunshots rather, I automatically know who to look for. It's Mars. Again, I always say this. Go look at the videos where I'm getting into people's, events that happen to celebrities, especially if there's violence involved. I always show you it's this nigga Mars. Tons of evidence of it, okay? So Mars is an energy that represents blood. Okay, Takashi 6ix9ine is a blood, but it represents war, violence, hot acids, gunshots, bullets burn. Okay, and so when Mars gets in opposition by sun sign, okay, Mars in Aquarius opposite Leo, then the person, in this case Chief Keef, you could expect to have some type of opposition, a problem, some gunshots coming for you. But here's the thing. See, notice that Chief Keef, the sun is 22 degrees because he's born 22 days after Leo. In a few days, in just a week, it's going to be Virgo. Notice he's born August the 15th. In a couple more days, in about a week, we're going to go to Virgo. Okay? So he's born on the 22nd day of the Leo constellation. Mars in the sky at the time of the shooting was only about 4-5 degrees, very early. So it's not in direct opposition to him by the mathematical degree, but by the sign, the energy is on the way. Hence, it will only be a gunshot and you won't get shot. But trust me, let this energy be direct for anyone and gunshots pop off, it's likely you will get shot. Okay? Showing you some of this art of war thing. This is very real, ladies and gentlemen, because at this time I have to show you that the United States Capitol building has a picture of, a statue of the Roman god Mars, which is war, where they make the laws at. Okay. So somebody knows something. Step your shit up. Okay. All right. So now let's move on here. Let's look at the sky on the day Chief Keef was shot at. Okay. The planet Mars appears in front of Capricorn. The reason it appears in front of Capricorn is because the Earth is tilted at 23.5 degrees on its own axis, right? And you just can't believe what you see with the naked eye. The moon is full, and then 2 more days after the full moon, all of a sudden it starts to look smaller. Sometimes you can only see the left side of the moon and you can't see the right side of the moon, and vice versa. But you know the physical moon isn't changing shapes. It's an illusion. So you cannot believe what you see with the naked eye is my point. So, understanding the cosmic illusion, Mars appears in front of the Capricorn constellation on the day Chief Keef is shot at. And please note that the moon is at the end of Sagittarius on the day that Chief Keef was shot at. Very important, because we're going to see something. Okay. So let's get into Takashi 6ix9ine. He's trolling Chief Keef. I saw the video when he's like, yo, these niggas is acting tough. When the last time they robbed somebody? When the last time they shot somebody? He telling Chief Keef, yo, you talking about you hungry, you in New York and you hungry, niggas came to give you some food. I've seen it myself. Okay. So it's a known fact that Takashi's on the record trolling Chief Keef after he got shot at. Okay. Now, Takashi, who is born May 8th, 1996, is a Taurus. Okay. The bull. All right. But his name is Daniel. Interesting. 2 things. Because Daniel, biblically speaking, is the one that's in the lion's den. Here go Mufasa. I told you I was going to show you. So Daniel, which is Takashi, is really motherfucking the lion's den. He's Mufasa in this story now. The red nigga, the red lion. Okay. All right. And let me show you something, because I said this is going to come back up because he's a Taurus, the bull. In the book of Ezekiel, in the Bible, it talks about these 4 faces of the cherubim. The bull, which is Taurus, which is Takashi. The eagle, which is really Scorpio. The man, which is Aquarius, I am. And then the lion, which is Leo, Chief Keef. See, remember I told you that these 4 signs are going to come back. What's happening? Because we are in the age of Aquarius. Facts. Can't deny it. That is an astronomical fact. We are in the age of Aquarius. What does that mean? Well, you'll start to see Aquarian things. Hence, technology rules this age. Okay? So we already know that how technology is. That's a fact. All right? Now, also, I want to point out the fact that when you understand these 4 signs, the age that we in, these really represent 4 cardinal directions that's really running this joint. Okay? So Aquarius I am is on the east, like the sunrise in the east. If you get inside of masonry, the worshipful master sits in the east. So the sign on that's ruling the age in the east is the one that's really to the degree that's ushering in the main energy. Then everybody else is sitting in their respective station. Okay. So Aquarius in the east, Scorpio is up in the south, Leo is in the west, and then Taurus is in the north. Okay. So if you can understand where your zodiac sign fall within the celestial compass of where we at within this age, then you really know your particular area of space. But then the question becomes, okay, it's just an area of space. No. Areas of space really represent different modalities of energy. Just like the sun rise in the morning, there's a certain energy. At high noon in the south, there's a certain energy. At sunset in the west, there's a different type of energy. So these different areas of space really translates to different areas of your life. Real talk, but it's a whole nother conversation. All right. So let's look at something real fast. Since Takashi is born May the 8th, 1996, please tell me where the moon is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not making this shit up. Now, when I saw this, I said, oh, nigga, you did it. You did it, nigga. You did it. Oh, you did it. Even if you didn't do it, somebody you know did that shit. Clearly. All right. So how is it that Takashi is pointing to the nigga, laughing at the nigga, trolling the nigga, right? I mean, let's be real clear. The moon is in the exact same spot when Chief Keef got shot as it was when Takashi was born. And these two have an issue with each other. See, when you understand how fast the moon moves, for one, 13 degrees per freaking day. Okay. And if you got 360 degrees in a circle, all right, and it's in the same region of spot, so let's say the same degree, that's simple math, 1 out of 365 probabilities, okay? 1 out of 365 probabilities. That is a 0.27% chance. A zero chance. 0.27, okay, chance of this happening. And it is. So when we hear all this shit, when the planets align and the planets align, okay, all right, you're right. When the stars align, okay, you're right. Here's the proof of it. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that. So let me get into something real fast, because this is really alarming me, right? I've seen Takashi on the Breakfast Club, and Charlamagne even had a pastor come in and pray for him and whatnot. And I want to say this to the young God. From now to November the 29th, you're definitely up under what I call a code red. So you were born with Mars in Taurus, young man. And Mars in Aquarius, that's a square. That's an issue. That's a problem. Okay? And you being a Taurus, and then you got another planet in Taurus, all throughout Mars in Aquarius, this is likely the time where somebody is going to try to get at you. I just got to tell you that. All right. That's now to all the way to November 29th of this year. Now, there's also some other things that I see. Okay. One being 2019 and 2020, the planet that deals with government and law enforcement, and another planet that deals with law and justice, is coming very close to an alignment together of 20 was really now, but 2019 and 2020 is going to be a little bit more direct. There's very possible that you will be facing a secret indictment. Okay. This will be more like this, the Bobby Smurder shit, where it's more like you and your crew niggas are part of organized crime. See, I'm gonna keep it a buck. When I look and I observe, it's like, oh, okay. They young, right? And it's not to take nothing away from them because they young. But when you young and you gunning, you know what I mean? People, hence Charlamagne and people's kind of giving these warnings. You can just see the projecting. You can see the projectile where they're going. So it's like, all right, listen, bro. You better be careful what the hell y'all saying on the phone. And if you got niggas that's still in the street that's hustling XYZ, whatever, and they related to you, they riding with you and shit like that, then the way it ties into you is you're a leader and that shit is funding you and you're doing all this shit and it's organized. You setting yourself up for the RICO type shit, and the government and the law type shit is coming your way. All right. So I'm just gotta tell it for what it is. And then there's a whole nother transit that extends over a certain period of time that get into a couple years and whatnot. But I'm not going to even hit that one and whatnot, because then it seemed like it may not be believable because it's extended out over a certain period of years. So I deal with the short term shit. All right. The short term shit, again, being code red now to November of November 29th of this year. And then a 2-year span of 2019 and 2020, when we could possibly see some type of law enter your life. All right. And then what's crazy is because within that 2-year span, then the planets are still moving and then other possible combinations is coming. But I'm not here to get in all that. I just want to give you the immediate shit that's real obvious and that's in alignment right now. All right. So if y'all need me, get at me. I missed y'all, man. Share with a friend. Hey, yo, you see this video? Go tag that young nigga. Like, yo, man, it's a brother that's dropping some science and shit. This is what we got to get to, y'all. We got to get to the place of evolution in our consciousness and understand the decisions that we make are really being mirrored by certain planetary energies, and the planetary alignments will kind of, to a degree, no, kind of, will tell you, oh, you know what? If you did XYZ around this time, you're likely to be successful. What's the opposite of this energy? Yo, hit the gym, be constructive, get off the violent shit, work out, be busy in your craft, turn all your shit towards your passions. All right. Because all energies have a duality. See, the way that this place works is like a battery. There's the positive pole and the negative pole, right? So you have to activate which side you want to be on to the best of your ability. Okay. Real simple shit. All right. And then as far as the other energy, this is a time to really go hard in career, be very constructive, be very responsible in what you're doing, and be a little bit more conservative, maybe in your finances and shit, and play for the long play. Really have long-term plans and goals that's out there and whatnot and shit. So, you know, if not, then the other energies come, man. I'm telling you, in the Western society is dangerous because a lot of us don't get our awakening until we go through the Tupac shit, or rather we go through the Malcolm X shit. You got to go through, you know, Detroit Red got to go through a harsh situation, and then he has to make a transformation in a harsh situation to become Malcolm X. You understand what I'm saying? We're in a phenomenal space and time now where a lot of people are getting to success, and anything else, man, that's anti-success, stay away from it. You know what I'm saying? To the best of your ability, man. All right. So with that, y'all need me, get at me. Peace.
Prophecy is what we all have to go by now.